Hello everybody and welcome to the demo of Greenhearth Necromancer. This is something I've had my eye on for a while now, and as you know, it's Next Fest right now, so I wanted to play some demos. I have two witchy demos that I've been wanting to check out. This is one of them, and on Monday, although I think Next Fest will be over by then, I'm going to be posting another one, but we're starting with Greenhearth Necromancer. I've been waiting for this demo for a while, and it's so exciting to see it come out. I love Next Fest. I wish I had more time to play more demos, but at least I'll get to show off a few ones, starting with this one, of course. Oh, look at the cursor! That's so cute! Alright, let's get started. Let's see what this is all about. Player name. Oh my gosh, we look so pretty! They, them. We love non-binary representation. The Greenhearth Co-op would like to extend our most heartfelt condolences on the passing of your grandmother, Rose. She was a green witch of unparalleled power and a healer of both body and spirit. She will be greatly missed. Per your grandmother's wishes, you have been approved to take immediate possession of her apartment. We look forward to welcoming you to our community. I have apartment! Aww. You'd crumpled the letter and left it in your dorm when you graduated. You couldn't turn down the invitation to take over your grandmother's rent-controlled apartment. There's not a lot of work for a newly graduated necromancer, after all. Your grandmother had always been a constant in your life, taking you in every summer while your parents worked. Under the boughs of her beautiful garden, she tried to teach you how to listen to the plants and hear the hum of magic that connects every living thing. Your magic talents, however, lay elsewhere. You were just a teenager when you left for necromancy school. One day you thought you would even make one of the most powerful green witches in the world proud to have a necromancer for a grandchild. You took for granted that your grandmother would always be here. You returned to find Rose gone, and her once green balcony garden has withered away, the air dense with the energy released by dying things. There's no salvaging any of these plants. You feel a stab of grief and anger. Then you eye the humbling mountains of your own possessions and decide you'd rather tackle literally anything else, even if it requires a necromancer to garden. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, what's this? Nesting. Oh, we have cards! You kick open the compost box in the corner and start dumping the brittle brown plants into it. As a necromancer, you're no stranger to death. Your magic is powered by energy pulled from the dead, and you feel the lingering spirit of these plants on the edges of your senses. But before you can shove more than a couple in the compost, the dirt itself shudders and clambers up from the box, folding itself over the lip with two mounds crossed like arms. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, you look adorable! A small green shoot spirals up from the plant detritus, growing and curling up until it forms a broad leaf. A form begins to take shape from the compost. A round head with two beady beetle shell eyes, and, as you watch, a mouth that splits into something you swear is a smile. Jeez, the dirt creature rasps. One of its arms brushes off some dead leaves. You take a little nap and there goes the neighborhood. You get the strangest feeling that the dirt is looking at you. Hey, you're Rose's grandkid, aren't ya? You're so cute! And a little stinky. I don't get no respect, the compost heap explains. Just treat me like dirt, why don't ya? It pauses as if waiting for laughter. Get it? No. It's funny, you see, because I'm made of dirt. The pile of animated compost seems to laugh at its own joke. I think I need to change the voice. I'm getting a different, vibe from you now that you're talking. Let's see, I'm a familiar kid, there we go. Rose is familiar, specifically. She named me Compost-a-Fire. You frown. You don't remember your grandmother having a familiar. But then you haven't spoken to her much in the years since you went to necromancy school. It softens its voice, and its leaves wilt a little. I'm guessing 'cause you're standing here, that means your grandmother shuffled off the mortal coil, and I'm all that's left of her. Sound about right? Yeah. You nod, and the creature, Compost-a-Fire, sludges back into the compost box, quiet. All living things eventually die. Plants, humans, even me one day. That's the way of things. It gathers itself, stretching towards you. But death isn't the end. Dead plants help the living ones, and for now, you and me are alive. Between the two of us, we can get this garden going again. But I'm a necromancer, not a green witch. Yeah, Rose said you'd probably say that. Compostifier hums. But it doesn't take a green witch to grow a garden. It just takes a little care, a lot of knowledge, the right conditions, and a bit of heart. It loops its pseudopod-like arms back over the edge of the bin. Look, kid, I know growing things isn't your whole deal. You've got a black thumb. Things tend to die when you're around. I get that more than anyone. It tilts its head. But Rose believed you'd be a great gardener one day, because you are a necromancer. Huh? No one's ever accused you of being a good gardener. Even your grandmother had trouble understanding you, especially when you wanted to go to a weirdo school for necromancers instead of learning more marketable skills at her alma mater. You could have been a mortician, or a spirit medium. Instead, you spent years in the middle of nowhere, communing with the dead and learning their magic. Keeping things alive is the last thing you could have learned at school. Your studies were more focused on embracing the unpredictability of magic fueled by death. As a student of the College of Esoteric Necromancy, you embrace the unpredictable as a source of inspiration and power. Your time in the harsh, remote lands surrounding your school showed you that despite strength and skill, how death greets a creature is often a matter of chance. The randomness of the universe and the inevitable hand of death make for a potent combination of teachers if you're willing to listen to the lingering chaos that life and magic leave behind. Adaptation and growth are often seen as the realm of the living, but such forces can persist after death. I like that, but I want to read the other ones too. I don't know. I've dealt with a lot of loss, especially recently, so you know. I feel a kinship with this one because it's like, yeah, you never know, so be with your loved ones while you can, because life is unpredictable and you really never know when it's gonna end. But I want to see what they say for these two. Gotta see everything. Let's see, pestilence and decay as a part of life. I do like vultures, they're one of my favorite animals, so. As a student of the College of the Blighted Necromancy, you learn to appreciate the all-consuming inevitability of decay. As a budding necromancer, you were fascinated by the efforts your grandmother took to prevent rot and pests from invading her garden. At school, you gained a greater appreciation for it, how blight naturally follows life like its hungry shadow, eating away at it, keeping it in check. Blight keeps the living humble, and in so doing creates room for more life. Oh, I like that one too. What about keeping the balance of life, death, and the undying? Maybe this is more for vultures. As a student of the College of Cyclical Necromancy, you learn to appreciate the equal importance of life and death. For a necromancer, this often meant presiding over deaths, some by your own hand, but more often death came naturally in the harsh, natural environment around your school. Being fully present for what that sacred transition gave you access to its power, allowing you to temporarily tether it to another vessel and create undead. Life to death and death to undeath, lingering until the power fades, as it always must. Interesting. I still do like the first one I looked at, though. The unpredictability of magic fueled by death. That is what I studied. You're not a powerful green witch like your grandmother. In fact, you failed necromantic botany twice. Once on purpose because it reminded you too much of her. The second time was by accident. You cautiously touch one of the remaining dead plants, and you feel that shimmering pull of power inside of it, the energy of death. Maybe it's time to dust off that spellbook and try to revivify one of Rose's old plants to give it new unlife. That's true, revivify is a necromancy spell, isn't it? Which is kind of crazy. I get it, but it's crazy. As a cleric main. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I can bring this plant back to life. Or at least undeath. Revivify plants. Oh, we have an agenda. Nice. And a timer, maybe? Let's see. We'll do our spell book. Esoteric Revivify. Raise a plant from the dead. This spell is enhanced by the presence of Lingerers of Chaos. Target must be a dead plant. Duration instant effect. Revivify targets with 50 HP. Oh, okay. So there's like, we have to maintain these plants too. What's this one? Nemora's Breeze. A zephyr brings a wave of refreshing and sometimes fickle healing energy to a plant. Target must be an undead plant, must be able to receive a linger, cannot be steady. Duration 30 minutes. Effect, target gains a linger of chaos. On cast, randomly do of the following. Target gains 3 HP, target gains 10, target gains 50. Every 5 minutes, randomly do the following. Oh, same thing. What about Chaos Eater? Call the invisible forces that... Hey! I'm looking at stuff, Compostifier. Let me read. Call the invisible forces that feed on lingers of chaos to consume those on your plants in exchange for a bit of happiness. Must be an undead plant, must have one or more active lingers, duration 30 minutes. Effects: dispel one linger on target, increase happiness on one target for the spell's duration. Oh, so are lingers like parasites? I don't know, we'll find out. Let's cast this, and bring a plant back to life. It's alive! Revive your first plant! Beautiful! Welcome back, my undead beauty. Pro tip, Black Thumb, even undead plants need water. Alright, well let me give you some water. There you go. Basic fertilizer. Undead plants need nutrient too. There should be fertilizer in the cabinet. We'll give you some. There we go. And it's starting to look a bit happier. I think it might like a different pot more. Alright, well if I scoop you out, put you here. Ooh, you look better too. Look at that. That's a bit better, right? Okay, let's see. Even with undead plants, you feel a little lost. How much water do they need? How much sunlight? Sure, you can just revive them when they die again, and again, and again, but your grandmother would have known exactly what to do. You start searching the balcony for a place to jot down notes, and your eyes land on a notebook with the sticker you recognize. It's Zygax the Death Maxer, the villain from a cartoon you used to watch. This is your old notebook. You pull it out and laugh at your crude prepubescent scrawl on the cover, ostentatiously declaring it the Codex of Doom. You remember buying it and decorating it, intending it to use for... plotting gruesome revenge on your enemies? I mean, we are a necromancer. I mean, it's someone who was once a middle schooler. We all know what it was for. Your parents traveled for work often, which is why you spent so much time with your grandmother. You didn't really have a lot of friends you could talk to, and this book was supposed to be your outlet. Like most things, though, you lost interest in it after just a few entries. However, that's not what you see when you flip through its pages. The once empty book is filled with notes, written in your grandmother's tidy handwriting, and decorated with whimsical stickers. Pages upon pages of notes about plants, watering schedules, growth patterns, and spell brainstorming. That's way more here than you can read in one sitting. Your grandmother must have used this notebook for her own research. She could have chosen any notebook. Why did she use one that reflected that weird kid you used to be? You're grateful for all this research, though. What a great way to start learning about your new undead friends. Aww. That's really sweet. Let's look at the codex. Maybe Grandma had some notes about her plants. Gardening, information, and rituals to improve your ability to care for plants. Happy plants flourish and grow, while unhappy plants struggle and die. Gotcha. Rose made some notes in your old codex. I can see that. We got a glossary, too. I do love me a glossary. Let's begin. We want happiness. Take the plant. Let's see if we can find you a better spot. Let's see. Looks like you would be happy here? There's gotta be an ideal spot for you. It is that! Haha! We did it. Who's that at the door? Someone's at the door? I'm busy with my plants. What do you want? Knock knock. Oh, hello! I like your pants. You're jolted out of your research by a chipper knock at the door. Resentful at the loss of focus, you answer the door in a huff. Standing at the door is a woman in her mid-30s or so, radiating the calm yet eccentric charm of a high school art teacher. She has a potted plant under one arm and extends the other to you with a bright smile. Hello, neighbor. You must be Abby. I just wanted to stop by on your first day and welcome you to the co-op. She shakes your hand. Her hand is warm and soft, and her nails are painted yellow. I'm Laurel. When I moved in a few years ago, your grandmother took me under her wing. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. She talked about you all the time. Her smile turns a little thoughtful. When she learned she was sick, I had the honor of helping her make arrangements and prepare for moving on. That's my calling. I'm a death doula. Oh. What's a death doula? Usually, a doula is someone who helps new parents prepare for having a baby, Laurel answers. I do the same thing, but for someone who is near the end of their life. As a necromancer, I'm sure you can appreciate that dying is not the end of someone's stories. I worked with Rose to settle her legal affairs, such as the transfer of this apartment to you. I help with cleaning, organizing, donating, contacting people, and ensuring someone's final wishes are respected. She drums her nails against the pot in her arms. And if they want it, I help family and friends understand and come to terms with those wishes. So I wanted to bring you something that Rose did want you to have, and offer my support as you navigate your grief. I'm not grieving, you're grieving. Trust me, you don't want to leave that plant with me. Thanks for being there for her. I wish I had been. It was important to her that you continued your studies, Laurel replies. I know it's not easy to hear. Part of my job is helping people understand their loved one's last wishes. She offers you the plant. It's heavier than it looks, and makes the hair on the back of your arms stand on end from proximity to the sheer potential fizzing in it. She chose this one especially for you. I think it may be one of her more forgiving ones. Just try your best. That's all she wanted you to do. Thank you. It was nice to meet you. We have a new plant, a little leaf bale. We should find a new spot for a plant. Where would you like to be? Looks like you'd be happiest right here. And then we'll prune you. My undead beauty is growing new leaves. Oh, my beautiful undead. It could use a little pruning, don't you think? I'm keeping an eye on them. Look at you, fishbone fern. You look beautiful. You need a name. I'm gonna name you Gerald. Not fully trimmed yet. One more time for Gerald. Gorgeous. More! Oh, you look beautiful. Look at those leaves. I think there are more dead plants around here. Have we got another one? Oh, wow! Oh, this looks so cool. Why don't you revive more of Rose's old plants? Pick your favorite, then you can feed me the others. Oh, we're sacrificing them. No, but I just named one. No. Alright. Let's revivify. We have 15 more of our little energy. Oh, social battery! That's valid. Alright, revivify. Gold Horde, Nymph's Foot, Pewter Gorgon. I like Nymph's Foot. Let's see what you look like. You got this. Revive a second plant. Ooh! It's like a little tree! Alright, gorgeous. Do we want to revive more, or do we... Are we done? Let me see, what's my... gardening tool? Maybe one more? Will it let me? Let's find out. Oh, I actually have enough for 2 more. Click a plant to access more information and icons. Oh! Ooh, okay. Moon Thicket Bacana Naiadis. Care activity rewards? We could get rewards. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. So the more we give it, the better it'll be. Oh, compost. Sorry, Nymph's Foot. Sacrifices must be made. Oh, God. Oh, poor Nymph's Foot. What now? Vibes? Let's revive this one. If it'll let me. Let's revive you. What do you look like? Oh, you're really pretty, though. I don't want to sacrifice you. Oh God, Gerald may have to go. Let's revive one last time. This one. What have we got? Ooh. Oh, that looks cool too, though. Dang it. Sorry, Gold Horde. Fare thee well. Oh, and that gives me stuff back too. Nice. Okay. How are you? Health is 13. Your health is 6. Good. Do I have my tools? Oh, my codex. Let's see. Greenery. Oh, okay. It shows me everything I've got. Sun Sprite. Ooh, lovely. Is that what's growing right now? What I got from my grandma? Maybe. Door knock. Another one. Oh, you're back! This time, when you hear the chipper knock at the door, you know to expect Laurel on the other side. How are you settling in? She asks. You shrug, and she laughs. That's to be expected. Moving is difficult at the best of times, and times, well, they could be better, right? She steps back and tilts her head down the hallway. I was thinking I could show you around. Just a little walk around the co-op. It's a beautiful building, really. A mix of mid-century occult revival and brutalism. Oh, I've lost you, haven't I? She laughs, and you realize you'd stopped listening at the prospect of leaving the apartment. Come on. I promise you'll get something out of it. Well, when you put it like that. She points out a few more things on the architecture as you wander down the hallway to the stairwell. Across the skyway and onto the roof of the other building you can see from your patio. Apparently, your grandmother had taken an interest in the building's development and the formation of the co-op in her later years, which she shared with Laurel. It sounds a little superstitious, like the repetition of groups of 5, and the architect's insistence on having a fire pit built into the roof. I'm not a witch myself, but I have a magical practice of a sort, Laurel explains as she holds open the door to the rooftop garden. I think there's magic in everything we do. How we speak to others, how we care for ourselves, and the way we treat our environment. The energy you put into the world is what you get back from it. Oh! Okay, and that'll give us stuff. I must really put out trash vibes then! You know what, I'm gonna pick that one because it's funny. Laurel lets out a little laugh. Well, we can't all be sunshine and rainbows. We need some creatures of the night as well. She puts her hand on your shoulder. The world needs thoughtful, sentimental people, she says. If you keep showing the world that vulnerability, people share theirs too. That's important. You follow her out onto the rooftop garden. There are raised beds here in various stages of flowering, a shed for communal tools, and a few silent beehives. Your grandmother had those installed, Laurel says, pointing to them. No one was able to care for the bees when she got sick, so we had our hives relocated. Aw, I could bring them back to life! She waves to one of your fellow residents, working away at one garden bed. Good morning, Miss Chen. That kale is looking beautiful. She looks at you, eyebrows raised, inviting you to put your energy out there. Oh, you're really kaling it? Your plants are doing better than mine. Nice to meet you, I'm your new neighbor. Yeah, you're really killing it! Let's start this interaction off with a pun! Laurel groans. Puns make me feel a little green, but you do you. Your neighbor, though, laughs and offers you some of her harvest. As you walk on, Laurel comments, See? You'd be surprised what comes back around. You emerge from the greenery of the garden to the patio area. There are a few scattered plastic chairs, as well as the central fire pit. You can see it from your window, but up close you can see the plastic wrappers and cigarette butts that have accumulated in it. Laurel stops and looks out over the common green space below. You can see people lounging in the sun and walking across to the bodega and the community center. You don't have to be friends with everyone, she says. You don't even have to like everyone. But you'll form relations with them, good or bad. Whatever you do, so you may as well do it on purpose. Can I just be who I am? You're never not who you are, Laurel replies. People are complex. You can be full of energy one day and tired the next. Warm with some people, cold with others. That doesn't mean you have different personalities, it just means you're human. She pulls off one of her bracelets and ties it around your wrist. If you're consistent with your words and actions, you can channel that energy into the real world. Take this, for example. While we've been talking, I've been charging it with a little magic of my own. Go ahead and see what it does to your plants at home. I think you'll be surprised how powerful the effects can be. Thank you. She turns back to look down at the courtyard. I get the feeling this is a big step for you. It must be overwhelming, moving from the wilderness to the big city, being surrounded by people. Am I warm? You nod. There's community here when you're ready to be a part of it. Laurel continues. If you ever feel isolated or disorganized or like you never say the right thing, just remember that people will still show up for you. Laurel walks you most of the way back to your apartment after that, keeping the conversation light. Her bracelet clinks against your palm as you walk. She wasn't kidding. You can feel the magic in the item. You wonder what effects it'll have if you wrap it around one of your plants. You have tons of little trinkets like this packed away. You resolve to pay attention to the energy you put into the world from now on, and see how they manifest in this kind of magic. Ooh! Match 3 game. I got a potion of fortitude. What does that do? Interesting. Oh! What is this? Whoa! Oh, Oh, goodness, okay. Nesting, errand, nesting play. Seedling, door knock play. Okay, so we have stuff we can do. Cardinal charm, potion of fortitude. What do all these do? What's my agenda? No active goals. Okay, I'm just gonna mess with my plants. You look alright, you look alright. What about you over here? You look pretty good. I think you could do better. Let's give you some fertilizer. What about you guys? What is, let's give this to, what should I name you? Your name is Grayson. And I will give you this charm. Let's see what that did. Status, this plant has an active charm. Cardinal charm. This charm helps your plant to root out faster. Oh, that's good to know. Alright. What does this potion do? Let's give it to you. You don't have a name yet. I'm gonna spray you with this. What did that do? This plant is alive. Oh shoot, that's right! You're a living plant. I forgot about that. Here, you have some fertilizer too. There we go. That's better. Phew! Okay, what about my tools? What have we got? We got charms. Okay, 3 hours. Plant care. Okay, we've got statuses. Caused by spells or contagions, they generally have significant but temporary effects on a plant's well-being. Damage, pesticides, and spells deal damage to contagions, which are only susceptible to particular damage types. Gotcha, okay. We've got some plant care. We've got new spells. Ooh, cyclical. Withering Surge. Surge positive energy through a plant, damaging it, but providing a boost to root growth. Must be an undead plant. Instant. Increase root points on 10 by 10 on target. Target loses 3 HP. Flowing. Water Burb. Summon a chubby enchanted bird who wanders around tending to your plants. Ooh. Must be an undead plant. 30 minutes. Target gains status hydrated for the spell's duration. Wander to another plant in target's vignette. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that can keep plants watered for us. I don't think I can do that right now. What about tools? Let's give everyone some water. How you doing? You're very happy. Do you want some more water? What about you? You look super smiley. What was the, Okay, very happy. So I think I overwatered one of those. Let's look at you. Let's look at your statuses. Okay, so if I gave you more water, you'd go out of that. You're good in everything right now. That's good. Good. What about you? I think you want some water. No, you've got water. You're good. What's your problem? Okay, you want more fertilizer? Oh, your water level's too high. That's what it is. Gotcha. Okay. What about vibes? Okay, we can't do that yet. Would anyone like to be pruned? How do I tell if they want to be pruned? Root points. I'm not sure. Let's look at one of these. We've got errand. What's an errand? Oh! Whoa, you look cool! You're carrying your groceries home through the commons when you pass by a man with a stroller. Ah, new face, he exclaims, pushing the stroller into your path. His smile is electric as he aggressively offers you a flyer. Welcome to the building. Here, take one of these. Our show is this Saturday. It's a great way to meet your neighbors. And their pets. Oh my goodness, all of these options are rude. I don't have hands right now, actually. The man smiles and holds up the flyer so you can read it. It reads, Pet Drag Show in bold letters with the theme rough and tough in smaller text underneath. Okay, honestly, that sounds fire. Looks like it happens every month at the cafe in the community center right next to the building. However, the text isn't the most captivating part. The rest of the flyer is a picture of elegant magical creatures that look like a dog? Perhaps a cat? Or something like a ferret? The man tucks the flyer into your grocery bags, and it's then that you get a peek at the entity in the stroller, the purple creature from the picture. She peers at you curiously from behind heart-shaped glasses, a feather boa wrapped delicately around her neck. Puppy! I don't think it's a puppy, but this one sounds mean. Puppy! Not quite, the man laughs. Half marks for enthusiasm. He bends into the stroller and to scratch under the dog cat thing's ears. It makes a gworking noise, like a crow. This is Peppermint, Miss Pep to her adoring fans. She's my familiar. You feel your eyes widen. Having a familiar takes a rare gift. The man must be at least as powerful as your grandmother was. Seeing your odd expression, the man demurs quickly. I've just always been good with magical creatures. Honestly, she chose me. You're glad Peppermint is wearing glasses. It feels like it might look right into your soul. Its tongue lolls out of its mouth as the man pets it. So, will I see you at Miss Pep's next show? I'll think about it. No, you know what? I want to go. Sounds fun. A careful non-answer crafted to exit this conversation without bruising his ego or causing him to ask again. That has to be worth some introvert points to whoever counts those things. He looks like he's about to leave to find his next mark when he stops. Oh, silly me, I didn't even introduce myself yet. His smile this time is a little more shy. I'm Gulshan. Miss Pep is the real star anyway. He sighs fondly. It's her world, I'm just living in it. Anyway, toodles for now. Hope to see you on Saturday. Alright, bye-bye. It was nice to meet you. Ooh, rooting fertilizer. Nice. Ooh! What's this? More cards? Oh, so do we only pick one a day? Oh, the cards did change, I think. Or they kind of did. Oh, are these like things I can do and then this will like continue the story? Well, first let's check on everyone. How you doing? Still nice and watered. Looks like you could use some more fertilize. No, you're doing all right. Your sunlight is going down a little bit, but not really much I can do about that. How you doing, Gerald? You look... Oh, you need some more water. No, you don't. What about you? You're living, so I really need to keep an eye on you. Everything still looks good for you. Alright, what else have we got? We've got another knock at the door. Let's see. Knock, knock, knock. We will play this one. You cautiously open the door to see a man standing there with his baby strapped to his chest. It takes you a second to realize he's one of your neighbors. He looks young to be a dad, not really that much older than you. He's wearing a metal t-shirt with the sleeves cut off, and he has full arm tattoos and a scruffy beard. His daughter's little head sticks out from the carrier, as downy as kitten fur. He's holding a potted plant in one hand. Hey there, he says, awkwardly trying to hold the pot out of reach of the grasping fists of his daughter. I was hoping you could, adopt one of these plants for me. She started trying to get to it, so its days are kind of numbered in our house. It'll definitely be safer with a necromancer than a baby. The dad laughs and hands over the pot. Nothing is safe around a baby. You take a look at your new plant friend. It's alive, but for how long? Your neighbor thanks you again and waves as he walks off, a baby calming bounce in his step. We have a new plant, Wild Gengle. What would you like? Let's test you out. Any spots right here? Ooh, you don't like any of the spots over here, except this one. Here, we'll plant you right here. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, I got ingredients. Resin. Oh, I have the wax. Nice. I'll have to do that when people are getting out of water. Let's see, what are you looking at? That sounded like a threat. I was just trying to say. Okay. I think we'll give you a little bit more... Oh, I've got a lot of stuff on me right now. Items. Let's get some fertilizer in ya. You like a lot of light, so maybe I should move you. Let's see. Or, oh, I think you might be stuck there now. I apologize. I don't know how to move you. Oh, there it is. Take. They just showed me this. We'll take you and actually put you in the sunlight. How do you like that? I think you like that a little better. I hope. Let's check on everybody. Yes, you still have too much water. We will give you... let's see. What about you? Care. Once again, could do with a little less water, but other than that, you look good. What about you? My one neglected plant in the corner. Still looking good. Could do with a little bit more water. There we go. Much better. Wild Gangle. Gotcha. Humidity needs. Okay, do I need to use that? Maybe. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how the items work. I guess I have to, like, do, the humidity for them. Oh yeah, because it says begin. But I don't have any ghost bloom, so I don't think I could do that even if I wanted to. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's see. We could get a seedling from these. Nesting play. Let's try this one. Your dorm room back at school was pretty small. Not that your grandmother's apartment is much bigger, but simply having a kitchen and bathroom is more responsibility than you've had to manage for years. You're still reeling from the realization that food goes bad in your fridge and that you need to be the one to throw it away. The school used to have people for that. How does anyone get anything done? You're not even working right now, just taking some time off after graduation to get your head straight, and there's still so much to do, all the time. Leave the apartment to get away from it, put on music and speed clean. Yeah, like turn on a podcast. The only way you're getting through cleaning is if you pretend you're doing anything else. You scroll past your podcast, crank up something that was last on the charts when you were 13, and throw yourself into cleaning with the frantic energy of someone whose landlord is coming over in 10 minutes. It's not fun, the music doesn't help much, but at least it gets done. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Alright, what about this one? Let's get more energy. And maybe another seedling. Did I get a seedling? No, not yet. Let's just play this one. Your soul withers in restless want of something. Like an animal ranging across the Great Plains, looking not for a particular place, but compelled ever onwards by the base need for more than what it knows. In other words, you're going to buy yourself a little treat, or you're gonna throw a very unmajestic tantrum. Acquire an irresponsible amount of candy from the bodega, make a charitable donation. As somebody who is currently having to save up money to prepare for possible things in the future, stay strong! Saving is its own reward! You close your laptop so the siren song of the internet doesn't reach your vulnerable ears. You don't need anything other than the willpower to rule over your baser urges. You have everything you need right here. Well, sort of. What if you just checked the used marketplace for a bike, or bought some paint to redo the living room, or... No! You're gonna be strong. You're gonna get through this. You distract yourself with television until the urge to mindlessly buy something passes. We did it, we survived. Ooh, flowering fertilizer, that's really nice. Gorgeous. Okay, I need to figure out when to prune. Do you want to be pruned? Oh, okay, yes you do. What about you? What does pruning even do? Am I... Oh, okay. It'll show me. It'll show me. I just need to, like, hover over it. So you can be pruned. But not anymore. So this is when we can level them up. And you're not ready either. Oh, you're already ready again. Dang, Gerald. Gerald! Oh my goodness, Gerald. Are you done? There we go. Good boy. Perfect. Alright. How's everyone looking plant-wise? You're good. You're good. You're good. Your humidity is a little bit low. Don't like that. You're doing alright. You are doing good. And what about our neglected plant over here? Doing good. Doing good. Although it seems like you could use a little bit more light. Maybe I'll move you over. I kind of have everything over here right now, so you know what? Come here. There you go. Nice. Alright, let's see. We have a knock and nesting. Let's do a knock. I'm interested in meeting these people. You open your apartment door and are transported to a white, featureless room. Oh no, it's just very bright all of a sudden. You blink away the dark spots burned into your retinas and shield your eyes, squinting until the bright light resolves into the silhouette of a person. Oh, hello. Did you just take a photo of me? Well, hello there, sunshine, the silhouette exclaims. I'm Demeter Cosmo, and I just wanted to stop by and welcome you to the building. Here you go, this is for you. A pie is thrust into your waiting hands. It looks absolutely gorgeous, like a cartoon pie, with lattice top is brown and sugared, the fruit filling is glossy and still warm. You almost expect to see aroma lines wafting up from it, and then that's when the lines go into your nose, and then you just start floating in the air towards the pie, even though you're already holding it. Wow, did you make this? I sure did, Demeter replies. I bake when I'm happy, and when I'm stressed, and when I'm angry. Well, I pretty much bake all the time, actually. It's just practice, and maybe a little bit of magic. They laugh. Well, it's not real magic, but baking is a little like magic, I think. Oh, definitely. After some more blinking, you finally get a good look at Demeter and the rest of the gear they've brought. Ring light, camera, and tripod, and a teeny little microphone. I'm sure you're wondering what all this is. It's for my channel. I make videos about modern homesteading and gardening, urban foraging and slow living, and I was hoping I could do a little feature on the building's newest resident, you! They brandish the microphone at you. Don't worry, I'll edit it to make you look fantastic, love bugs. So, they pause, presumably for easier editing later. Welcome to the building. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I'm new here and I'm a necromancer? Demeter grins at the camera. You heard it here, friends! Greenhearth Co-op is now home to a real bona fide necromancer! Isn't that incredible? They turn back to you, stars in their eyes. I'm just excited to meet a necromancer in person! I have so many questions, but just one to start off with. I'm just dying to know, pun fully intended, what made you choose Greenhearth for your ooky spooky necromantic home base? Well, my grandmother died here, so there's that. Demeter looks like they've been slapped by a fish. Whatever their sources told them, clearly the information about your grandmother didn't finish downloading. I'm sorry, Demeter. We're all so sorry to hear that. They falter, gathering up their smile again. They turn back to the camera. We'll check back in for more from our newest friend soon. Thanks for talking to us. They make a heart with their thumb and forefinger. Stay wild, stay real. We'll see you next time. Oh god, I really threw them off their groove. They turn off the camera and ring light. A ghostly afterimage floats in your field of vision for a few seconds. Thanks for the soundbite, Demeter says, tucking the tiny microphone into a pocket of their dress. I'll send you the link if I use it. They smile, smaller but more genuine than when they were on camera. Really though, welcome to the building. It'll be really nice to have more young people around. See you. Sorry that I really blew up that whole video. It just completely destroyed the tone. That was kind of funny though. It's just very funny to be like, oh my goodness, why are you here at this ooky spooky cool place? And it's like, oh well, you know, death. Ooh, we got new cards, but we didn't get any more. We must be at the end of the day almost. Let's check on the plants. One last time. Good. Too much water still, but nothing I can do about that. You are perfectly where you need to be. Oh, I can rename the plants! Oh my god, I can actually rename them! Come here, Gerald. Gerald? Beautiful. You actually could get some pruning. Gorgeous, we got a plant to level 10. And you're still looking good. I forgot what I named the rest of these, I will be honest. Let's see. We're gonna name you, Bailey. There you go, Bailey. Your name, this plant is alive. Good job, plant. We'll name you The Reckoning. Did I spell that right? Probably not. But are you gonna tell The Reckoning that their name is wrong? I don't think so. You're looking good. And we're gonna name you... Oh, I did give you a name, didn't I? You're Grayson. There we go, gorgeous. All right, with everyone renamed, let's see. Oh, we've got another knock at the door. One more time. I like your tattoo. Standing at your door is a stout, middle-aged woman with short hair. She extends her hand and smiles with an almost menacing cheerfulness, the kind you normally associate with guidance counselors or dental hygienists. "Hello," she chirps. "I'm George, the president of the co-op board for 10 years running." She chuckles. "Oh, the stories I could tell you about your grandmother. What a scamp she was." "Can you tell me one?" "Oh, let bygones be bygones," she says with a knowing smile. "Life is too short to dwell on old arguments about whose pergola goes where. I expect Rose's talent for magic might have rubbed off on you," she continues. "Rose just loved her garden like nothing else, and what an incredible resource she always provided for the community. You can always count on her for..." She trails off, catching sight of something over your shoulder. "I'm sorry. Is that plant undead?" Sure it is. I'm a necromancer. Problem?" "No!" she exclaims. The tightening of her hands on her clipboard betray her discomfort. "No, of course not. I just didn't realize." She eyes your patio again. "It's just, do you have to do that with the plants? It's unnatural. And in Rose's apartment, this place used to be an ode to life itself. I don't think Rose would have ever wanted this." "Well, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's my grandmother who just died. How dare you? You don't get off on telling me what she would or would have wanted. It sounds like she didn't even like you. Either way, I think it's beautiful. Fuck you." Her eyes go wide. "Beautiful?" she repeats in disbelief. No. Rose's garden was beautiful. This is... She trails off, taking a step back. "Disrespectful. I can't stand to see Rose's prized plants turned into those half-dead things." She stomps off down the hall before you can respond. "Well, that could have gone better. You're so rattled you don't think to remember her name. Didn't she say it was George?" "Either way, I don't like her. You are my nemesis." "I got a pitch potion. I don't know what that does." "You are my enemy now. I have declared you my nemesis. We shall meet for hand-to-hand combat at 4 o'clock on Thursday night. Winner takes all." Anyway, what's this about? "Ooh, hello." You hear a groan from the compost box. The lid slides open and Compostifier's head pops out. It's hard to tell, but it looks fuller somehow, like it's just woken from a big post-turkey dinner nap. It makes a big show of yawning and lounging against the wall of the container. "Rose really knew how to grow 'em," it sighs. "And you're no slouch either. Undead plants. Who would have thought?" Its soil sort of scrunches up, wincing. "Feels like we got a live one," it mutters. You watch as a small green insect crawls out of the soil, then buzzes away in irritation. "Did that come from me?" Composter wonders, looking at itself. "Wait, must have been one of the plants you just fed me. Do any of your little plant friends have a pest infestation?" I'll check." "Yeah, go ahead and do that," Compostifier replies, distracted, as it rubs itself against the box. It makes you feel itchy to watch. You examine your plants, and sure enough, you spot green bugs swarming all over one of them. The plant droops, like its happiness is literally being drained away. You describe them to Compostifier, who perks up. "Those are aphids," it exclaims. "Your grandmother knew how to deal with those little buggers. There's a book around here somewhere where she kept all of her recipes." You look around the patio for the right book. You find it in one of the drawers of the gardening bench, a small binder for index cards. It looks like you should find a recipe for apple pie inside of it, but on the front it's written Brewer's Compendium. I'm gonna flip through the book. You flip through the book. It's not just pesticides, but also fertilizers and a few different kinds of potions. You're not sure if they'll work the same if they're powered by necromancy, but that doesn't mean you can't add to it. It is your family recipe book after all. That means it's yours now. "She was always scribbling in her books," Compostifier reminisces. "You can't just use any old pesticide on any old pest, you know. There's oil, vinegar, mint, even heat. Some work better than others, and some don't work at all. And there's fungi and diseases to deal with, too." I hope this works." "You got this," Compostifier encourages. You look through your grandmother's journal and cross-reference with the recipe book. Compostifier's right. Different pests are weak against different types of pesticide, and you'll have to spend some time researching to figure that all out. However, it looks like a horticultural oil, whatever that is, works a little bit against everything. That'll have to be a good enough place to start until you can do more research. Time to grab the recipe book. It looks like it'll take a while to brew. You should get started now and just hope that the infestation doesn't spread. Ooh, gosh, let's do it then. What do we get? Death drought. Ooh, terrifying. Probably shouldn't use that on the plants. Thank you! More cards! Ooh. I wonder what that one is. Okay, who's got the bugs? Who's got the bugs? Okay, well, let's see. We've got the brewer. Horticultural oil. Let's brew that. It's gonna take 5 minutes. And in the meantime, let's see. We've got Death Drought. Kills the plant instantly. Apply to a plant to gain 1 linger of chaos. Personality remedy. Replace its first quirk with a new one. Pitch potion. Apply to a plant to encourage it to produce more resin. Sumac potion. Apply to a plant to encourage it to produce more root mass. Gotcha. Then we've got our fertilizer. Nutrient and is woven with magic to help your plants root out more quickly. Plants flower more frequently. Gotcha. Let's see, what else have we got? Completed plant happiness. Fern. No! Gerald! He's got the bugs! They went after my boy. Well, let's get some snipping done real quick. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, my poor boy. Okay, does anyone need anything else while we wait for that to grow? Good, good, good. Pest chance is 84%. That's not good. Gerald has bugs. You are good. I'm gonna give you a little bit more water. There's also a fungus chance too. We'll have to watch out. We're not trying to grow mushrooms, at least not yet. Maybe a little bit more fertilizer for you. Let's give you some flowering fertilizer. How about that? That was too much. My bad, baby. Alright, the Reckoning. How are you doing? Looking alright, alright. Humidity, it doesn't seem like you mind humidity that much, so that's good. And oh, my poor boy. My baby. What have they done to you? Well, we'll just have to wait. I don't think we have any cards. Oh, okay, we get another one in a minute. So maybe we'll look at that once it's here, but for now I think I'm just gonna wait. Ooh, contagions. Aphids. Consuming pests, tiny sucking insects have infested this plant. Aphid's behavior. A ritual to reveal what plant families this pest prefers to attack. Ooh, yes, begin that. We'll get that started. Researching the behavior. Increase the amount of resin gained when pruning on by one on target for pest duration. Okay. Target loses 1 HP. Oh no! Every 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, so we need to deal with these fast. Gerald is doing alright right now, but probably not for much longer if we let this go on. Oh, we got another card. Let's see. Your dorm room back at school was pretty small. Oh, okay, this is let's see. How does anyone get anything done? Okay, so we get a different one every time. Let's prep breakfast for the week. Cooking doesn't come naturally to you, especially when you have to do it every single day. You've heard people talk about meal prepping, which is about as alien to you as flying an airplane, but at least this is something the internet can tell you how to do. You look up meal prep, and then meal prep easy, and then meal prep easy no cooking, and eventually find something that looks good. You end up with a dozen mini cupcake omelets of questionable quality. Guess you'll have to see how they are tomorrow morning. I have a rough relationship with eggs, I don't know. Sometimes I really, really like them, and other times I will throw up if they are near me. I hate them, and I love them. I do not get it. But you know what? Right now, I am not a fan of them. Maybe in a couple weeks that'll change, but right now, no. It's done! Where's our oil? We need to give it to our boy. Ooh, we got 5, too. Kill! Kill! Oh, you're good. Beautiful baby. Look at those blooms. That guy must be pretty happy. I bet. That's my beautiful Gerald. Love you so much. Oh, I didn't mean to waste one. Oops. Okay, it didn't. Phew. Beautiful blooms. Alright, do you want me to take care of them? Well, let's see what this is first. Bee swarm. The soft blue glow of a spirit bloom radiates from one of your plants. A necromantic beacon you can feel pulling gently on your senses. It's so incredible. Not only can you revive plants, but they can thrive. You're admiring it when you start to hear a buzzing noise. Quiet at first, but steadily growing. Oh, hello! You don't see a lot of bees in the city, so you startle as one appears right in front of you. And then another, and another. Not flying in, but phasing in. They glow a ghostly blue, the same as the bloom. You watch them bumble sightlessly towards the bloom, mostly unaware of you except for the one that breaks from the others and lands on your hand. It's larger than a normal bee, but so light you only feel it as a stirring in the air against the tiny hairs on the back of your hand. Hello, friend. It buzzes its wings once in acknowledgement, but doesn't reply. Obviously. You find yourself looking into its fathomless compound eyes. Though you try to tear your gaze away, you feel compelled to keep looking at it, like you're falling into a trance. You screw your eyes shut and shake your head, but when you open them again, you're back in your dorm room at school. Oh gosh! Not remembering, you're there. You can feel the dry air on your skin, smell the mildewy smell of a semester of laundry. The bee is gone. You're holding your phone to your ear. Your heart leaps in your throat as you hear your grandmother's voice. The reception is poor out here, but you hear now what you couldn't then. The weakness in her voice, the way it takes her an extra beat to breathe in before she speaks. Don't worry, she told you, is telling you now, again. The doctor said I'm doing very well. Don't lie to me. You're dying, aren't you? Your grandmother keeps talking, like she can't hear you. That makes sense. This is a memory, after all. No matter how many times you play it over in your head, and you have, you'll never be able to change that you took her at her word. You stayed. You never got a chance to say goodbye. She took that chance from you by hiding how sick she was, and for what? It's not like there's a lot of work for necromancers. For years, you just wanted to come home and show her everything you learned. Show her that you weren't a disappointment for not following in her footsteps. You just wanted her to be proud of you. And now she's gone. Your cheeks are wet when you come back to the present. The bee is still looking at you, and its gaze feels understanding. It tips its head a little at you, antenna bobbing. There must have been a reason you showed me that. The bee buzzes its wings. You hesitate to anthropomorphize the bee, but you've already have a talking compost heap, that's true. So maybe a bee can smile. Your eyes go to the rest of the swarm. They're paying more attention to the bloom than you, thankfully. You don't want any guilt trips. You blot your face with the edges of your robe. And when you look up, the bees have faded back out of existence, along with the bloom itself. In their place is a small jar of gooey liquid, the same soft blue color. You pick it up and study it. It looks like honey, which tracks, you suppose. You'll have to test it out, but you feel something when you hold the jar in your hand. Magical power, of course, but also sadness. The sour tang of guilt, and a little bit of anger, too. It's weirdly gratifying to be holding in your hand instead of just your heart. Wow. What do we get? Fungal panacea? Panacea? I don't know, but wow. Woo! Blooms can be used in rituals, you know. You can prune them before the bees come. Oh wow, we got honey! That's what we got. Okay, from the bees. Thank you, bees. You're very beautiful. Oh, but it's gone. I didn't get it this time. No, Gerald is dead. Gerald is dead again. Aw, man. Gerald has died. You are not allowed to die. Come back. Welcome back to the world, Gerald. And up. Good boy. He's still level 11, so that's good. Let's see what this is. Oh, congratulations on your honey! You're on your way to becoming the best, only, necromancer gardener in the co-op. And thank you so much for checking out the Greenhearth Necromancer demo. This includes the main tutorials and story of the demo, but there's lots more to do and discover. Feel free to keep playing the demo and caring for your plants for hours to come. Greenhearth Necromancer is meant to be played over long periods of time. Plants take time to grow after all, so feel free to step away from the game, leaving it running while you go about your daily work and enjoy the tunes and city ambiance. If your plants are kept healthy, they'll grow and level up over time, and it gives you additional resources. And if a plant dies, remember, that's okay. Open your spellbook and cast one of the Revivify spells to bring it back to undeath. As time passes, new narrative events will also become available in your hand of cards, and some might even give you new plants to raise. In the full game, you'll get to know your neighbors and grow your community favor while watching out for your social battery. Rose's familiar Compostifier will continue to give you little goals to work towards, and there's lots to explore and discover. Check your spellbook for new spells to cast, your recipe book for potions and fertilizers, and the codex to research more about your plants, pests, and more. Most importantly, relax, enjoy the music, and we'll see what kind of gardener you become. If you haven't yet, please wishlist and follow Greenhearth Necromancer on Steam and join our Discord so you can tell us what you think and get updates, sneak peeks, and more to come. Thanks and enjoy. Aw, yay! I really liked that! Thank you for playing the demo. Don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam. Everybody wishlist this right now, or else. To join our community, submit a bug, or pass your thoughts and feedback onto the demo, head over to our Discord. While the demo tutorial ends here, you can continue to tend to your garden and explore the game indefinitely. Wonderful! Oh man, that was so much fun! This is gonna be a really good game. I can't wait for the full thing to come out. I'll definitely have to play more of it when it does. We'll probably have like more long-form videos for that when it happens, but I'll definitely like take time to take care of the plants in between and level them up. I just don't want to continue the story without it, so I'll probably play it in large bursts, but that will be for when it comes out. I'm not gonna play any more right now because I actually have to go to D&D like in like a half hour, so I gotta go. But I will probably leave this open and just let my plants grow. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's relaxing, but it's also got a story. It's really interesting. I'm really excited, and I love the art too. It's just really beautiful, and I appreciate that they let you name your plants. All the plants will have names, even if we do feed them the Compostifier one day. But either way, if you enjoyed this, make sure to check it out for yourself, wishlist the game, and when it comes out, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is gonna be a blast. And if you enjoyed, I'm posting this when Next Fest is still going on, so check out the demo for yourself, see what you grow, see what little cards you get, what plants you tend to play it for a while. Let me know if there's anything I missed. I would love to hear from you. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember that even if you're a necromancer, you can still be a gardener. And have a good day.